Worthy, bitch. I ain't tripping, I'm different. The difference is this is different for me. I am blind worthy, bitch. Money on my mind, that's just the hustling me. I feel like it got you niggas nothing to me. Who you know this hot, I'm about to fuck up the streets. Streets say they respect it and they fucking with creeps. That bullshit that you talking, you can miss me. Turn back on my phone, she want a 60 from me. I don't want nobody to outlive me. I hope that there's a heaven for some niggas like me.
Okay, say whatever you about to
say. I just want to say I am toasting to being able to come into a room with new friends, old friends, and the energy just be good. Vibes. I can feel that everyone in this room is authentic, and I love it. So toast to good luck.
Let's go. We should build up.
Build up. It's the build.
Hey, turn on one time. I was trying to outdo people's shoes.
Alright, everybody. Today on the build, we have a dope ass guest. I'm really excited to get started, but I'm gonna just go ahead and start with what we normally do. Get the routine popping off. So I'm your host, Sue Baby. You know what it do. And to my immediate left, I have my other host,
Jonesy, the one and only.
Hey. And then to our far, far left, we have the gorgeous, the talented, the
Miss Tampa Bay.
Hey. And today we have a fly guest. She out here to show us what it is to be transitioning into new stages in life, how you do that with grace and poise. The beautiful Miss Jazzie.
Hello.
Yes. And as always, we have the man behind the camera.
I'm back.
Yeah, don't worry, he's gonna talk his shit today.
Yeah,
we got some topics for his. Anyway, all right. So y'all, today I got some stuff on my mind, okay? Couple of topics that I want to. First of all, we didn't get to celebrate May being Mental Health Month, right? Mental health awareness. I am all for that, so that's definitely a topic. I have a question for y'all on that.
Yeah.
And then we have some relationship and confidence and how to train your man kind of to discuss. So, yeah, the eye twitch over there. But let's just shoot the shit for a second.
Yeah.
What's up with this whole situation? Y'all probably ain't even hit. Do y'all know who Halle Bailey and DDG are?
Yes.
Okay.
I've been watching that whole TikTok.
I love that the guest is it too. Because my two old millennials over here, they not too with me. So, you know Halle Bailey?
Yes, I know Halle Bailey.
Okay.
And I know DDG. I just don't know all the drama that's going on.
Our favorite, you know, Little Mermaid.
Yes,
beautiful, talented.
Exactly.
Strong, independent.
Yes. Build it up.
Yes. I ain't on her
doing
side.
Her thing.
Okay. So
you're not on her side?
All right.
So what's the drama?
Let me get there.
Give us the tea.
So
give us a synopsis.
So
footnote.
DDG, rapper / YouTuber / dope little human, Halle Bailey. I know, I'm gonna get there. We got this, I promise. Halle Bailey, you know who she is, okay? They got together, whirlwind romance, had a baby, baby's
beautiful. I see him.
The most intelligent doll baby you ever want to meet. Okay, so the issue is that they broke up.
Right.
Reasons unknown. And when they broke up, at first they were doing great with their co-parenting, right? And then something went awry. Someone got mad behind the scenes, something went right. So in that split, now mind you, I had to say this. DDG is an immaculate father. I say that just based on the fact I've been watching this man since 2016. He's been, I want a baby. I want to be a father. He's wanted to be a father for years. Okay.
Blueface tried to warn him.
They all want to be a baby daddy. Blueface tried to say that.
Blueface
he said you're going to end up being a baby daddy.
He said that. And that
he
was
said
not
sometimes the baby will break you up.
He didn't want to be.
He did not want to be a baby daddy.
Allegedly put your hands on him.
Now here we go. This is what we want to talk about. So okay, the drama has turned into this. Allegedly, back in January there was an incident between DDG and Halle where They were in the car, tussle, physical fight. Apparently, he chipped her tooth and put his hands on her.
Chris Brown.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now,
You laying hands?
Because
Are you laying hands?
That's how they try to
I
make
just want
it
to know,
seem.
did he lay hands?
so this is the thing, right? With that, she got a restraining order against him. Not only for her, but for her son. And in addition to that, during the time of this temporary restraining order, it's a temporary protective order.
A TPO.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
During
TPO.
this time, she is asking that he only get 6 hours of visitation per week, supervised.
What? Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Okay, so can I interject
Yeah,
with when you start to like deal with legal processes and how they funnel? If you're going to say that this man is unsafe for you and he can't control his temper, what
He has
makes
to be
you feel like
unsafe
he can
for
do
his
this
child.
with his child? So he has to show that he's capable
And
of doing
online,
so.
he has
And
been
it's just
showing.
because of the incident, because it was recorded, so it has a forum, and maybe it's not something. Maybe he can control his temper with his child, but if you're gonna say this man is doing this, you have to be like,
You gotta come with receipts. And
it
how
valid?
he is online, like the man that he portrays himself like on his streaming podcast, he is a dog.
Now this is the thing.
It's the way he. It's like the manipulate. It's
You
like
haven't
the
seen him?
manipulation.
I've seen.
I watch him.
So
I like
this
DDG.
is so
I
right
love.
It's
I
a
love
character.
him.
It's
But
not-
that's the
a
thing.
character.
That's the key.
character.
The key is this. Knowing who he is, being that I've watched him since 2016 and watched, kind of the progression. This is how he makes money. When they did the Streamer University, he was talking about internet beef and drama, and people love beef, people love drama. This is a business for him. Now, in terms of how he's with different women and all of that, it's a marketing genius. That man gets with the most popular women. He gets with the most beautiful
and they
women.
all say the most positive things about him.
No, they don't.
I haven't heard the India Love chick just said some of the most positive
She loves him.
stuff.
They always love him in the thick of it.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to lie and say that he might not be toxic.
I got a question.
What?
So, as women, and Jazz, I'm going to ask you this first. Is there like a domestic violence thing that, okay, do y'all have like a limit? Like, okay, this is as far as something can go, maybe, but I'm not going to go no further than this. Like, do you already have that?
Which Jazz? Because, we got Jonesy.
Yeah, because
I
got to answer for
that.
Sorry,
hold on. When I see a little glimmer in your eye, and I'm like, oh, you a little bit serious. I'm like, we ain't gonna do this no more. I don't want to play no more.
You too spicy. Yeah, it's so, like when you ask, like, was it for me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because it's like when you ask me like, what's the limit? Like, I get spicy, so it's like my limit that I know of, that I've only known in my experience, is he pistol with me. Like, that was my limit. Like, we fought over the gun. We did everything. Like, choked each other out. Like, we both was going.
The limit was before that happened, right? That broke it. Hold on.
Yeah, the limit was before the pistol whip.
Okay, so at the pistol whip, it was over.
Yeah, like the pistol whip is when I got cops. Like, I never got cops in. Like, we was together for 3 years. Like, so it was. He always. But it was that toxic love. Like, I don't know what it was about that man. Like, that man just made me feel like...
Yeah.
He made me feel safe. Like, he made me feel all that. But then when he didn't, I had to show him, like, let's bring this together because I'm still her. Like, at the end of the day, you can be him. You can be in the gang. You can be in all this that you want to be in. But at the end of the day, when you come home, this is home, this is safe, this is peace. Like, bring peace here. And if it's not going to be peace here, then I'm going to have to show you that I can get rowdy too.
So, it's funny that you said I was in this situation. For me, right, and this me is my older self. When I was younger, I tussle with you a little bit. I might go there a little bit. You cannot openly hit me. It was never a thing of that. That was always too far.
No.
But, now that I'm older, in the situation, we're arguing, and I am a person who tries to communicate like peacefully first, and then I'm like, hold on, but you're pissing. but it's getting worse. And then I'll yell, right? So then we're in the thick of yelling, right? So then the man walks up in my personal space, like stands, and it's a big dude, walks up in my personal space, pointing at me, Now, still no fear in my heart, because I put my hands on the nigga if I got to, right? But that's not the key. That's not who I am. That's not where I want to, energy-wise, that's not where I want to be. So he's up in my face, pointing his finger, and I'm yelling, he yelling. I said, hold on, wait a minute. Back up, because you're too close, right? When I started to feel like maybe I need to get ready to, like, brace myself, no, you're too close. You're doing too much. Well, what you want me to do about it? Back the fuck up. And then, so he's pointing, he smacks my hand. You put your hands and you back up. We're doing too much. Because at this point, pineapples. I need a safe word. Yeah. I need a timeout. And after that, and then he like beating on the door, kicking the door, trying to get to me because I had closed the door and locked it. He boom, boom, boom. I said, okay, this is beyond the line. I got Per Pal in here, right? Per Pal is my dad. And when I said that, he was like, calm down, right? Mm. And so as he's leaving, I'm like, I don't want to be with you no more, right? So we got over it, whatever. But the thing about it for me is too far is when I feel unsafe. The second I feel threatened, you're gone too far. Because as my man, I'm going to give you respect. I might yell at you. I'm going to go in with you. But I'm going to do it from over here. Yeah. You're going to be over there. And when you start to move closer, I'm going to back up. Because I am not going to challenge you as a man.
My too far is basically, I'm telling you multiple times. I've told you for months, for weeks now, that I need this change, that this is making me feel uncomfortable, that this is making me feel some type of way, and you're not changing it. You're not listening to me. You're making me feel like a child, and now I have to go. Mm-hmm. So, and now when it's time for me to go, now you like, oh, you've been talking to him for this long. Like, no. I started talking to him a couple weeks ago after 2 months of me telling you, change it. Right. Yeah. Change it. Fix it for me, but I am not your mother. Change it. Fix this shit. This is not what we're here for. Right.
So then, so Jonesy, so you having a complete different perspective and just actually really tying the knot, and you feel me?
I mean,
I tied the knot too.
Yeah. I tied some knots.
Yeah.
I was married.
I got proposed to 4 times.
I'm just asking the question to the married woman.
Years of my husband one time. I know how to do both of the knives.
Yes. Okay. She said she been nodded. Pretzel. That's what
she said. That's
I was just repeating. No,
that's how your mind brought it back.
Listen, okay, that's how you interpret. Okay, that's the only knot I want.
Look, make it soft.
No, and I mean it's a little bit different it's a little bit different because my husband and I, we've been together for decades.
7 years.
Yeah. That's but here's the thing. So we've been married. We've been together for 22 years, but we only been married. No, don't worry.
Shout out to the homies.
Shout out to Slim. That is a beautiful thing. Oh, it is a beautiful thing. But we've only been married for 6 years. So
I think that's an achievement. I
mean,
6 is above
for a black man to be like,
where we at? 6 is a year above new. So now y'all guys it's not a new marriage anymore.
Correct. What is this? 7 years.
7 years. Oh, 2 years. Yeah, that's not.
Okay. But here's the thing. So as far as we started off as friends before we even started off a whole relationship situation. So my whole thing is my limit. I treat everyone the same, regardless if it's the man. Like Ryan and I tussle, you know what I'm saying? Slim and I tussle, not necessarily like to the point where we're throwing blows per se, but we've done our tussling and done all that too. However, I still treat him like I would a female, like I would a you and I relationship. You know what I'm saying? So my limit is my limit. When again, going off of what all the beautiful ladies said. When I feel unsafe, when I feel physically threatened,
regardless of if it's my homie, my whatever, you could be my best friend and getting in my face that's a flag for me. Okay, I'm finna to shut down that, now you might get a little leniency. We might be able to yell and go back and forth, but I ain't got the energy to be doing all this. So you see Jonesy, you see her in the corner, she's gonna be quiet. Right. But when I get loud, when I just shut off, beware.
I just don't be getting.
And I just want to say, Mental Health Awareness Month. I don't want to be the cat in the corner. I don't want to feel like I'm in a corner and then I gotta fight my way out because I don't know what the hell's gonna happen. It's just gonna be like, because she's a tiger and rawr. Right. Don't put me in a corner. Don't make me feel like I have to defend myself or I don't have people on this side or that side to support whatever it is that I'm doing to make it more easier.
And don't try to isolate me.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my
God! Gonna isolate me. I'm not.
There's a vision.
I have people in my corner that is going to break down if you try. Yeah. I ain't talk to you in this. Like I ain't seen you in person in this long.
Yeah. I don't want to be caged up. I want to be my full, complete self.
So definitely good question. Now, real quick, I want to bring it back to the DDG and Halle situation. I'm gonna say something that's going. I want to see your face when I say this. I don't believe that the pictures that she produced is valid proof for it to say that he put his hands on her in a more than defending himself way. The reason I say that is because the pictures that she showed, it shows bruises on her arms like this and a chipped tooth, right? But there's no bruising. There's no evidence of being hit or anything physical happening in the face. And this is indicative of, bitch, stop hitting me.
Right.
Get off me.
I didn't see the pictures.
Are we going to see pictures?
Yeah,
so
we'll bring it up.
I didn't see the picture
to left, to right.
If you like,
we have a picture of him? Have
y'all hit a man before?
Yeah.
Let's just say angry, you hit a man. Because look, as a man, I will say, I took hits.
Do I have to follow
but like how I took...
He was sitting on my lap. So calm, so peacefully.
No.
But we were just watching the news.
No. Listen, hold on. I need you to get into that story after the break because we got about 3 minutes to the break. We're going to let Jenna finish and then we're going to get into these stories.
But what I was saying was, I took some punches, but they was like, they didn't feel like nigga punches.
They're not.
You know what I mean? So I'm just like, okay, she's mad.
Okay.
You didn't get punched by the right person.
Now, you hit the arm kind of hard that time.
I had to wipe up the blood.
And then hold on, let me finish my question. So then, if you get slapped, is that a deal breaker?
I don't think so.
Woman get slapped.
Sometimes you might have to wake a nigga up because I might feel like I'm rogue and you be like,
if you're punching a man, I don't know how to call it. It's just that, and he gives you a slap.
If I was hitting him before he hit me,
type shit.
You kind of expect to get hit back, right?
Because at that point, I was just about to say,
I'm going to be ready to take a blow at you. I want to go at you.
The only time that slap is going to be wrong is if you slap the shit out of me first.
Yeah. Are you saying run me that?
We got to fight.
Are we saying run me that?
I'm saying
everybody one at a time.
So if he's defending himself from me after I done... Okay, you got it, man, because I did too much. You're right. I shouldn't have put my hands on a man. Don't put your hands on a man if you don't expect to get it back.
EOE. Equal opportunity.
That's what I think too. I think that you shouldn't put your hands... You shouldn't put your hands on somebody if you don't want your hands put on you.
That's right.
So if in the case that she put her hands... Because I don't know. If she put her hands on him first, then that's completely foul, keeping him away from his child. If he put his hands on her first, well then you need some anger management or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's all.
Absolutely. So going into the break, I just want to say DDG, we support you. Well, I support you. I don't know about everybody on the couch, but prayerfully this situation does clean itself up. I just don't think that putting kids in the mix is fair. If she feels unsafe, that's understandable. Protect yourself in all ways you need to, 1,000%. But don't tell me I can't see my son.
Right.
That's the words for that.
Yeah. Well, here.
All right, you're coming right back on the build.